And so when you look at what's available to us, we should become the wellness centers for our patients, and they will pay you for it. And I know I hear this all the time. You don't understand. My patients won't pay. They won't pay the $2 copay. They're not going to spend any money on their health. Well, the deal is they will. And I know they will because they do it with me. And so now let's look at it a little differently. If you have 3,000 active patients in your Pioneer system today, and I consider an active patient as somebody has bought a prescription in the last probably 120 days, and you asked 100% of those 3,000 patients, would they like to become their healthiest? And you're going to help them optimize their health through these mechanisms that we do. It could be with some testing. It could be with just the top 6 or so supplements that people need. You can start wherever you want. And those 6 people spend an average of $300 a month, and they will. That is $1,080,000 a year at 50% profit. How does that look for your pharmacy? In the scenario I just gave you, you asked 3,000 people and you got 90% no's, only 10% yeses. So you can't be afraid of getting a no. And your goal should be to give that patient a customer experience. Customer service means I smiled at you and said, thank you for your business. Customer experience is when they leave, they don't remember what you said or did. They remember how you made them feel. And if you're there helping that person become their healthiest, they're optimizing their health, and you're fixing their gut, you're getting their, vitamin D, just vitamin D alone. If you get a woman's vitamin D level to be maintained above 50, which is not optimized, by the way, it's just above 50, they have a 50% less chance of having breast cancer. I mean, this time of year, every pharmacist should be selling vitamin D. A rule of thumb is 45 international units per pound, and give it with vitamin K2. I mean, easy peasy. Vitamin D3 is 85% more absorbable. So it's a really easy way for pharmacists to increase their sales and help your patients, which is your job. And I think after you know this information, it's really malpractice not to.
Yeah. So every single patient that walks in the door is spending their money on things that align with their value system. So whether their core values, are triggered by, things that, going out to nice restaurants, or if they're, a collector of something, or whatever their value system is, they're spending money. So how do you get that patient on board with understanding that, how do you bring their health into that ring of their core values enough to tap into their financial pie?
Great question. And so you have to remember, as a pharmacist, your job is to help your patients optimize your health. Your job is not to fill prescriptions. That just happens to be part of it. So you should be able to fill prescriptions, do testing, do supplements, explain to them, the importance of exercise. So you have this whole range of things that you can do for your patients. And these people are willing to spend the money to do that. Now, not all of them are, but enough of them there's bazillions out there. And you have to remember, people spend money on what they want to, not what they have to. If I go to the doctor and they say, you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, here's your pill. Well, that's a have to. I didn't want to hear I was sick. I don't want to pay for it. My insurance should do it. But if they want to buy organic and spend 3 times as much for it, they do it. I have patients that benefit so much from CBD for like neuropathies or something, or Parkinsonism, that they're willing to spend the money, and they're on Medicaid. They give something else up to do it. And so people will do it when they have the need to. And I believe, and this is crucial for me and how I operate. When you come in and you get in our system, we want to test, treat, test. So test, therapy, test. Therefore, I can prove to you the time, money, and effort you spent, you're healthier. And that's the cornerstone of everything we do. So if I'm not getting success for you, you shouldn't be paying me.